Hey, welcome if you're just getting in. I see some more Zoomers and now the YouTubers are streaming in. Nice to have you. If you're watching live, welcome. If you happen to be picking up a recorded class during the week, it's great to have you on board. Thanks for liking and subscribing. It really helps. More and more people all around the world have access to doing yoga one way or the other from a lot of different people, as well it should be. Wiggle your legs out a couple of times. Other people's yoga is pretty good. Mine's probably the best, but that's a topic for another conversation. Relax your facial expression. Find your breath. Wiggle your legs out a couple of times. Wiggle those hard working legs. Relax your bones, relax your brains, relax your buns. I caught a cat. He's going to do Wednesday yoga with us. He's very relaxed and very purry and very furry. He likes these longer days and sunbeams, little shoots of grass growing. Good. Move your breathing down to your belly button now. Make some belly button breaths. We are calm and peaceful cats. And feel your feelings for a minute. No particular rush. It's Wednesday. Fall asleep if you want. Okay, biggest, deepest inhale you got. Big, deep inhale. Exhale, let all go. Empty out. Drain your brain. Make room for something new. Make new for something room. Okay, wiggle your fingers and toes and circulate spectacular, glorious feel good through yourself. Sounds crazy. Maybe it is. What did Seal sing? Sometimes you got to go a little crazy. Good. Arms up to the ceilings. Lace up your hands. Stretch up over your head. Get a good stretch. Stretching and retching with Gretchen. Point your toes forward. Keep going till you hear your body squeak a little bit. Don't forget to smile, whether you want to or not. Good. Draw your knees in for some knee hugging and back rolling. Other way. All right. Please do be coming up now. Please do be. Be a do be, not a don't be. Happy Wednesday. I hope you've had a thoroughly spectacular Wednesday so far, unless, of course, you're watching this recorded, then happy whenever you are. My name is Greg and whatever. But anyway, I love Wednesday yoga. It's great to see my Zoomers and all the YouTubers on the analytics. Nice to have you on board. Cheers. Anyway, I've been looking forward to doing some yin yoga, kind of recovering from last week, along with my friends. And I think we should just jump right in. It'll be yin based, but we're gonna make sure we get our whole body so that we can operate at peak efficiency. So just start with some shoulders. 1, 2. It's interesting. I'm taking a singing class at the community college with 20 youngins, and the teacher who I've been studying with privately for a year, same teacher, she has all the students stand up and they go through a series of movements, which is surprising, other way with your shoulders, surprisingly similar to what I teach. And so I'm starting to get a little paranoid that people are going online and they're stealing my sequence for what it is that they teach. So I'll probably talk to her about it, but only after I get my grade. 6. I do have a patent on all these movements. 8. All right, regular inhale, just got to start moving. No, I'm sure it's her sequence, and it's very smart before you start singing or talking or chanting or belting it out. You get your body open and out. You guys were on your back, but Looney was here. He checked in and said hello to everybody and took a couple of swings at my face. Poof. One more. Waking up our lives. So much stuff to get done. Very good. Now, how about left ankle out, right ankle over the top? If your shin folds under, then please do. If not, just leave it sticking out. Don't forget to grab your right shin really strong. Maybe use your thumb in the center of your calf muscle. 1, 2, 3, 5. Give yourself a good turn. Other way. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick crack of your toes. 0, 0, 1, 1, and 1. Good. Right ankle out. Left ankle over, right shin under if you want. How's that for options? 1, 2, 3. Now, if I stand up, don't stand up, but when I do and I beat my toes into the floor, they'll all crack. It's just more leverage, I guess. What did Archimedes say? Other way, he said. He said, give me a large enough lever and I'll move the world. He also discovered how to weigh gold accurately about 2,400 years ago. And when he discovered it, he was in the bathtub and he went running naked down the street because he was so happy, screaming, Eureka. Good. All right, crack your toes. 1. Nothing like a little history lesson when you're in yoga class. Good job. Back to regular cross of your legs. I like the progress we're making. Lace your hands. Todd, I thought you said you were going to be in the mountains. And rub your thumbs down your sternocleidomastoids. Now, my singing teacher says that another atmospheric river is coming tomorrow. So we decided to sing Cry Me an Atmospheric River. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's dig under our jawbones, kids. Let's get any gunk out. Don't forget to relax your face down. Massage in. We got a lot of veterans in class. Nice turnout. Good to see you. Oh, never seen anybody else teach this. I'm sure somebody will be stealing this shortly. Good. Take our head around 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't have to think when you do this. You can just stop thinking. How was that for an instruction? Stop thinking. 1, 2, 3. Seems like I haven't seen Pollywog for a while. 5, 6, 7. Good. Relax your head down for 22 delightful seconds of sanctioned relaxation, maybe some ujjayi breathing, learning all about how our vocal cords create sound. And it's really quite technical, but I still think singing is far more of an art. Relax, easy does it. Okay, we'll bring our heads back up collectively because we're hydra headed. And now we're headed down. I'll see you down here. Come on down. Now we have all the veterans in class who are very flexible. Their head comes all the way down. They spread their hands open wider. Shoulder blades release. Booties buns back a little. Armpits down. Hair soft. So different than Monday. Monday was a beat down. I overdid it on Monday. You know how it is, you're coming back from being sick and you kind of overdo it. Good. From fingertips, inhale, look forward, longish spine. Good. Now, if your elbows fit on block or floor, let's massage open our third eye. And if this is not in your capacity yet, don't worry. There's a lot that isn't in mine, that's for sure. Isn't it nice we can't do everything yet? We live in infinity and there's always something new to discover. Other way. Just massage that forehead open. Good. Let's hold perfectly still and let our hands melt into our mind. See something beautiful in your mind's eye. Bueno, pleased to come up now. As you might imagine, we might switch the cross. Do a stronger cross of your legs if you can do it. It's fine. Slide on down, kitty cats. Take your time. It's Wednesday. Now let's be kelp beds off of Monterey with that sweet sway side to side. Drop your chin. Drop your brains. Good. Now we'll begin to become still. Be still and know that you're you know who. Psalm 46. Oh, I got a feeling all of us could take our shoulder blades and spread them wide and relax our armpits down. Lots and lots. Inhale, look forward whilst doing that. Exhale and dweeping down. Good. Exhale all the air out. Arise up, yogis. Come on up. There's a piece of popcorn on my floor. You know what? I like going to Costco. They have the bags of popcorn this big. What I do is I buy one of those and I eat like 18 servings and then I just dump the rest in the trash can. It's not economical, but otherwise I'd eat all the rest of it in one sitting. Okay, let's inhale for an Om. Inhale. Isn't it nice when your yoga teacher is crazier than you are? Inhale. Prayer hands at your heart. Close your eyes. Be a calm, peaceful soul. I could easily eat a 10-pound bag of Costco kettle corn in one sitting without even batting an eye. Peace, be still. Okay, beauties, arms out, palms up, elbows together, lean into your paws. Ooh, tight, tight. Take your time. Tincture of time. Yin it. Drop your chin. If you can't stop your thinking, just a generalized willingness to soften it. If the thought goes by, don't grab it. Maybe sometimes you feel like you're not making any progress. You're kind of where you always have been, and that's not an unreasonable thing. I think it's also important to remember where we would be if we didn't do this consistently. Maybe we do have a generalized baseline, but if it's healthy and strong, then more power to us. Okay, that seems good. All right, now we're going to signal a right-hand turn out of our 64 Rambler. What was your first car? Do you remember your first car? Mine was a 64 Rambler Ambassador inherited from my sister. It was missing a wheel and it had no brakes, and she didn't like me anyway, so she thought it would be a good ride for me. Internal, external. Aren't our first cars funny? Especially friends from our generation. Good. One more internal rotation. All you got. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment. What was your first car? Not now. Good. Now tuck your wrists or the back of your wrist in your armpit. Now, if your elbow's too far away, you're in the right place. If you can grab the elbow, gently draw the elbow into your side. Don't break your wrist. Drop your chin. Close your eyes. Some people are, quote, double jointed. That's really a misnomer, but we all had friends in elementary school. They could bend their thumbs or their wrists or their fingertips in weird ways. And they all have rheumatism now. So just be happy you are who you are. Ooh, that's enough of that. Get that out of there. And then we're going to signal out the other side of your car, this side. Kids nowadays, would have no idea how to signal outside. Arm angles down for stop. That's good if you don't have brake lights. Growing up in poverty is the best. A lot of turning. Good. And then all the internal rotation you got, arm behind your back. Of course, if you just have a car, you're ahead of most humans on the planet, right? So reach and grab your elbow. If you can't, that's okay. Gently stretch your wrist, drop your chin. Of course, where we live, it's not enough to have a car. It's got to be a brand new one. Tesla. Ooh, feeling that. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Roly-poly guacamoles, get it out. Other way. Shake it out. What are you doing to continue your learning and your education? What sort of classes are you taking? I've been the absolute fool in my piano class so far, just one embarrassing experience after the next. But it's a nice balance from being the yoga teacher where I seemingly know what I'm doing. Hello, embarrassment. Yay. I like being vulnerable and everybody's pretty nice. It's not other people's criticism, it's my own mind bending ice picking of myself. Faster, faster. Cup your hands at your heart. Give yourself a break. Right on schedule. Right where you're supposed to be, especially when you feel like you're not. It's like, I am not in the right place. Yes, you are. Okay, I like where this is going. Let's plant hands and feet and counterpose from sitting on our buns all day. Up you go. Houston, we have buns lift off. A little higher, we're going to the moon tonight. We've got waning gibbous moon. If you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, it's sliding across your bedroom window. And stay up. And sink down, kitty cats. Good. On your back, legs up. Everybody likes legs up pose almost. 1 minute. This builds patience. There's one thing I don't have time for, it's patience. A minute is actually a long time sometimes. Sometimes it's nothing. Good, now let's do the splits. And some more ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point your toes like ballerinas or ballerinos. Maybe use your hands to stretch your legs out super far. Ooh. Good, now dorsiflexion, toes on the floor. Bet you can't. Not many people can. Good, now let's squeeze our legs back together and we'll roll up. Oop. Now we're going to do some happy baby yin, and so Greg is going to grab a blanket. You can decide if you want to do that. You can also decide if you want to trust somebody who refers to himself in the third person. Never really been a fan of that myself. But Greg's going to roll up a blanket. And now we're going to do happy baby pose, yin version, one of the best ones ever invented. Carolyn Tracy used to teach this. She stole it from me. Underneath your neck. Pull my pants up a little. Grab my big toes. And I guess you could call this double bow and arrows. You're pulling back on an arrow with each hand. Now, if we were really flexible, the knees would come down to the floor, but they won't. And again, about a minute. So you're going to have to either build some patience or install a big screen TV set on your ceiling. Swallow once. Relax your jaw. Let your lips soften and purse a little. Wait for that nice molten hot lava to start running up and down your buns and hamsters. Relax your shoulders, drop your chin. Pose starts now, right? It's kind of like, can we stop now? No, it's like, this is when it starts. Be nice if we were in a room where the ceiling would kind of come down and be on our feet and start to push our feet all the way down. They'd be kind of claustrophobic, but we'd give way. Good, now just roll left and right, kneecap to kneecap. Now, when I teach this in my Pleasant Hill class on Tuesday night, almost everybody can't do it. That's an odd way of saying it. A lot of people, they can't get from one knee to the other knee. So I'm going to have them on this for, the rest of their lives until they can roll easily from knee to knee with some rhythm and some timing and some smoothness. Ah. Good, kids. Now back to happy baby. Lift up your head. Take your left leg up. Place over your right knee. Let your left leg down. Let your head down. Draw the knee in and take your right knee around and open up your acetabulum, your right hip joint. Other way, I like that the hip bone goes both ways. Probably an evolutionary advantage for this. Good. Now let's do the thing we invented together where you lift up your head. And if you're supple enough to get your right elbow over the top, do that. And if you're one of my bendy bears, take your left elbow over your right knee. But if your head doesn't come back down, you grabbed too tight. Because I can get my left elbow over the top, but then it's basically kind of breaks my neck to bring so I'm a right elbow guy. And then make sure you're staring right up at your ceiling. Pretend you're doing this standing with military precision on your left foot. Relax your lower back and just hold on for dear life. Man, if 20 years ago somebody would have said, hey, you're going to be doing a lot of yin yoga, I just would have said, you don't know what you're talking about. I like the fast, wicked, wild, sliding side to side, front back splits, headstands, arm balances, monkey bars, hanging from chandeliers. But we do change a little bit over time. I'm a big fan of that stuff. I like this. Okay, kids, now lift up your head. Take your right elbow inside your right knee. Grab your right big toe. Rest your head down, upside down runner's lunge. Good, now lift up your head and chest. Bend your left knee. Get everything real soft. Inhale. Exhale, straighten everything. Head down and fully straighten your right leg. 1, 2, 3. Lift up, soft everything. Knees bent. Inhale. Exhale, Supta Pada Gustasana. 1, 2, 3. Uno más, por favor. Lift up, knees bend, soft, squishy. Exhale, group suffering. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Good. Bend the knee. Set your right foot on the floor. Bring your lefty knee in. Take your right leg up to the ceiling just so everything's loose down south of the border. Let your right leg all the way down. Clasp over your left knee. Take your knee around in a swirl. Good for you. A lot of people are getting hip replacements. I could be more hip for sure, but if your hips still work, do this. Other way. And if you do have a hip replacement, this is totes cool. So good for it. Strongest joint of the body. You don't hear about dislocated hips a lot. Good, now lift up your head, kitty mittens. Left elbow for medium bendies, right elbow for super bendies. You know what I'm talking about. Rest your head down, extend right heel forward. Hang on, squeeze in. Now, a technical way of thinking about this is, as your left knee comes in, we really don't want the left hip to lift. Paradoxically, we want the left hip to drop and to deepen, the thigh bone to deepen into the left hip socket. Another way of thinking about that is to, if you're doing this pose standing and your left hip were lifting, you wouldn't be able to hold your balance. You'd be all over the map. So we got to be able to bring the knee in and yet keep our hips level. And if that was too much to think about, you're right. Good, biggest inhale you got. Exhale, let her rip, go. Good, lift up head, neck, and shoulders. Grab left big toe, left two peace fingers. Rest down for upside down runner's lunge for a moment. You know a good stretch is coming here in a moment with the breath work, but in the meantime, this is fine. Haven't really got at the hamstring yet. We will now inhale, lift up head, neck, and shoulders, bend both knees. Exhale, fully straighten. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lift up head, neck, and shoulders, soft, squishy part. Exhale, Baddha Kumbhaka, strong pose. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, bend knees, lift up. Of course, we could do this pose standing, and very strong, but maybe not for us. Exhale, straighten. 1, 2, 3. Good. Bring both knees in. Just grab both knees, take knees around in the direction of circulation. I'm sorry, digestion, not circulation. Other way. Woo! Good. Let's lift up our head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to do upside down pigeon pose. So left leg up again. Bring your right knee in. Bring your right shin across your chest at an angle as if you're going to put your right foot in your mouth. One of the reasons I like doing yoga is more of my foot fits in my mouth. Take your right elbow underneath your right knee. If you're hypermobile, you can bring your left elbow under, but we have to be able to rest our head back down. And this is our way so that we can keep doing Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, pigeon pose. We just do it upside down because some of us have sore menisci. If you're really flexible, hook that left elbow under and put the right foot behind your head and lay back. My teacher used to do that all the time. I wonder if he still does. Don't really care. Good. All right, now release your right leggy out. Good job. Bring left knee in. Lift up head, neck, and shoulders for happiness. Grab your knee and foot, bring it in at an angle like, can I get my foot in my mouth? Of course I can. Left elbow underneath your left knee. Try your right elbow underneath your left ankle. You can't quite do it. Rest your head down. Pretend you're doing it on the floor upside down. The right leg would be extended. Drop your chin. Brings it in. I miss pigeon pose. It was one of my favorites, but life always replaces what's missing. Nature abhors a vacuum cleaner. That's a spiritual principle. Me too. Good, kitty mittens. Now, unleash that leg and let's roll up together and do something else. What do you think? I think that's a capital idea. More people in class. Hi, Gisela. Good to see you. Did you know Gisela drives all the way to Pleasant Hill to see me? I am honored with Gisela's presence. Maybe you guys could carpool. People on YouTube is like, what is this guy talking about? This is the weirdest class, Marge. You've got to watch this guy. All right, let's do an Om. Inhale. the Red Sea. Put it back together. Running out of air. Now, Greg invites all of his students to pray for 30 seconds for the thing most wanted or needed in your life. If it comes to mind easily, pray for that. If not, just that general sense of faithful, trusting appeal to the infinite to bring you what's best. Okie doke, we got to make sure we get a side bend in, so just fold your right shin under into famous kneeling half Baddha Konasana pose. Okay. Lace your hands, and all my bendy friends, just bring your right elbow down to the floor. If your elbow hits, turn your chest up and lay on your back. That's fun to watch. Now, if you're bendier than this, go ahead and put your right hand down and let your right hand do the walking toward the yellow pages. Extend your left arm up and then just lean over some more. Oh, that was not a good idea. Feeling that. Good, kids. Now, come up out of this. Now, here's a pose we don't do that often, but I want you to lace your hands and just lace on top of your right hip. Push that down. Good. Now, this stays down. Now, do a forward fold and keep your right butt on the floor. And if you can't come all the way down, it's why there goes a hip flexor right there. If you can come all the way down, good for you. My teacher would walk by and step on people in this pose. If you're really bendy and you go, I got this one, my butt cheeks are down, walk your hands kind of over to the right a little bit just to make it worse. Good, kitty mittens. Now from here, we're going to do half a camel. It's the best counter pose in human history because you go fisties behind you and you go bunnage, oh man. Oh, I don't like being sick and being sore. I like being healthy and frisky, but makes me appreciate lift up higher, you guys, because I'm feeling it too. You ain't getting out of this one. Come on up. Good job. Good. Now, oh boy. Now, I'm going to bring my left knee in front of me. I'm going to take my right foot out. I'm going to swing it all the way over. I'm going to grab my right foot. I'm going to sling it all the way over here so my knees line up. You guys remember this one? Wow, that's a good counter pose. I got to hand it to myself. Now I'm just going to kind of uncrinkle my feet down into the floor a little bit, just kind of massage my feet. As I press into my feet, it feels like I can elongate my spine. And then we're going to do Adho Mukha Gomukhasana. And if we hold our feet and our buns down, it'll counterweight our spine folding over our right thigh. And we should probably see if we can get our chin all the way down on the floor. Inhale, look forward, bright future. Exhale, dweeping down, kitty cats. Next inhale, start an uprising. Now, here's a particular way of using this pose. We haven't done it for a while, but I'm going to try to bring my right shoulder down inside my right knee like this. Kind of reach and grab my right foot just for a little leverage. And then just pull myself down. Maybe take your left arm out to the side and turn your left arm all the way up to the ceiling as high as you can go, which, it seems like it should go up higher. Good. Now bring that dislocated shoulder down, come out of that side. And now for something completely familiar. We should probably reach our left arm all the way up this way now, more space. Turn much to the right. Now the elbow goes outside the knee this way. Ugh. Now work both elbows down to the floor like Kristen Calderon. She comes all the way down. Good, my lovelies, come out of this. Now, if we're going to tie our legs up in knots, we should probably go like this, simultaneous, and we'll do some Sheryl Crows while we're at it. Now, what's nice is to be able to tilt a lot left and right, but keep your buns as if Velcroed to the earth. You don't want to hear any ripping down. Sorry, just side to side. Palms open, pull back careful like. Good, now right arm under. My vocal teacher had us doing this. Pat yourself. She says, pat yourself before you sing in front of class. It'll make everybody's scared to sing in front of class. Fold your arms up. But some kids are like, there's like two or three kids, and it's like, I'll go first. Ups and downs, circles, circulates it. Ooh. Good, now chest, elbow, face, belly button, all the way to the right as far as you can. Tilt your head to the left. Tilt your head to the left, even though your torsi are going to the right. Drop your chin. And now we're going to wait for the ecstasy to come percolating in. Good, now how about this? Turn your face to the right. Let's bring both these elbows down to the floor on the right now we got no hands to lean on. You got to use your bun vacuum cleaners on the floor to hold yourself in place. And come out of that mess. Slide hands to elbows and world famous framing pose, side side. Good, now take your opposable thumbs into the middle center bottom of your feet. Speaking an odd language tonight. Drill in pretty deep. Deeper. Good, hold steady pressure. Now close your eyes and make a beautiful light triangle of two thumbs in your third eye. If you're an artist, see a beautiful, add your own colors. Relax your shoulders. That's the Trinity, of course. The what? Ooh. Man, sometimes the only harder thing than doing yoga is not doing yoga, but that's okay. Okay, let's extract feet or thumbs out. Now, take your legs out, please. And jiggle them, jiggles. Now, dorsiflex your ankles so your toes are on the floor with your legs extended. There are people, I would need about 30, I would need about 30 more degrees of ankle bend to do that. Just watch me in my next lifetime. I am going to be so genetically gifted. Hands back here. And plank asana, up you go. This is one of Helga's favorite poses. She always looks bold and strong. Only 15 more shopping days to Helga's birthday. Lift up a little higher. And come on down, kitty cats. I'm sorry if I embarrass you online. I apologize. It's probably not very nice of me. Fold your left shin under. But people embarrassed me my whole life, my older siblings and teachers and bullies, and it's all projection. Now from here, this is the one tonight where we're going to do a forward fold, trying to keep our left hip down. And I'll bet you $1 your left hip comes up, unless you're perfectly flexible. And your spine's going to start spilling over to the right. So go left instead. Go left, young man. Horace Greeley. How about take your left hand and push your left hip down? Just take your thumb and dig deep into that juncture and push that hip down. Ugh. Tight as a boiled owl. Going to re-extend your arms out if you're really flexible in this hose. I haven't been drinking. Walk your hands over to the left a little bit. Lean into your right side bra strap. Now inhale and please to come up now. This, of course, leads to half dromedary camel. And that's the one where we get a macro bun burst up to the ceiling. Macro bunnage. Your Calvins are squeaking on this. Lift up, higher, and come on down. Good job. Okay, now best counter pose ever. Think of the way your hips can do this. It's so cool. Bring your right knee out in front. Swing this around. Grab your foot and slide your left foot way over so your knees line up. By the way, you can always lift your behind up and sit on a blanket. This is not a popular pose early on in yoga practice for many humans, especially men. All right, now from here, I'm gonna smooth my feet out a little bit, just kind of get any crinkles out of my feet. Now I'm pushing my feet down, gluing my buns to the floor. That way, when I fold, See, I could just cram my head down and not even fold for my hips, and it would look like I was doing something, but that's called cheating. So just fold from your hippies, long spine, relax your shoulders. If your chin hooks over your knee, you can actually use your chin to chin yourself down a little further. Those were the days. Inhale, look forward with reptile-like long spine. Exhale. God almighty. Exhale, don't exhale. Come on down. Yoga feels so, fill in the blank. Come on up, mittens, kittens. All right. Now, different. Left elbow, I turn to the right. I'm sorry, this is my shoulder. I just cannot speak English tonight. I do not know what's going on. Too much education. I'm going to reach down and grab my left foot, pull myself down. Now, you may not even be able to lift your right arm. It might be too much leverage. But if you can lift your right arm, just take your right arm and turn your chest all the way up to the ceiling. Don't make your arm go further than your shoulders, because then you don't want to hurt your shoulder. Turn your belly button to make your arm go up higher. This is a core strengthener one. More good English. Good, now bring that side down, okay. Let's come out of that. I like doing it slow sometimes. Now from here, we're going to do some Sheryl Crow, side to side. If you can make this pose look cool, come on, man. Think of everyone else that's your age and see them do it. There's some things you don't want to see, right? But you do it, yeah. Palms open. Should I be saying this in public? Pull your arms back, careful. Good, now it's your left arm is to be coming under. Now pat yourself because you're going to do a vocal solo in front of class. This will make you not nervous. Either that or a couple of quick shots of tequila. Fold your arms up, ups and downs, lefts and rights. Nice turnout tonight. Good to see my Zoomers. Billions of people, billions and billions of people on YouTube. Other way. My whole spine cracked on this. Now, face, chest, everything to the left, far as you can. Tilt your head to the right. Drop your chin. Tilt your forearms to the left. We are clam and peaceful souls. Good, now just take these elbows and kind of reach them out beyond your left knee, kind of over here on the left a little bit. Good, work those elbows all the way down. It feels horrible, wonderful. Now uncross your arms, try to work both elbows down like Kristen does. Who's Kristen? All the way down, but when you come down, your feet can't be all sliding around. We're going deep into the tissues tonight, kids. If we were nested Russian dolls, we'd be down to the inside layer. Nested Ukrainian dolls. Inhale, come out of situation. Grab elbows the weird feeling way. Bring them up. Bring them up. Stick them up. And then the thing. Do the thing. It's better that I don't talk tonight. We're almost done. Side to side. It would be nice. YouTuber would comment, it would be better if you didn't talk every night. Good, now bring your arms down. And then let's drill out the middle center bottom of our feet one more time because of the enormous physiological, spiritual, psychic, financial benefits. Good, then push your thumbs all the way through your feet. Close your eyes, visualize that triangle. 2 thumbs and a forehead. Okay, now after stimulating our nervous system, we'll inhale up for concluding Om together. Inhale. Longest one you got, it's not a competition, just win. Inhale. It's not a competition if you win all the time. Prayer hands, drop your chin, close your eyes. 3 good affirmation mantra prayers. We are calm and peaceful souls. Everything is always working out for me. Be still and know that you are God. Okay, we'll conclude with a strength One more time with your leggings out, please. After all that, stretch your arms up. Dandasana, firm the legs. Then push your knees down. That's what I found. Siri, push your knees down so your heels lift. Arms up, tall, strong, feet pull in. Okay, we're going to conclude with legs stay there, palms back, and we're concluding with plank for strength ease. I'm going to come step on your feet, going to strap your ankles together with duct tape. It's no fun. Chest up, head back, bold and strong. And pleased to redeliver thy bondage back to earth plane. Now, what's nice about that is how efficiently, oh God, I did it. We did it, you guys, on your back. I know these last two classes have been a couple of minutes shorter because of my infirm, but I'm feeling better. You're feeling better. Relax on your back for Shavasana. Enjoy. I'll hold time and space for you. I thought we did plenty tonight. Let's do that checklist of bliss because we have an extra minute. Wiggle your legs. Separate your feet a little wider for a skosh more room. Lift your left and right gluteus maximi and unhinge your buns. Relax your guts. Shoulder blades, lefty, righty. Swallow, gulp. Relax your mouth. And we're in. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, my friends, relax even more, but there's that guy's voice bothering you from a long ways away. Take your time. By the way, if you would like to invite God, love, source, infinite, higher organizing brilliance into yourself, now's a good time. Good. Feel your bones back on the floor. Feel your skin back on your bones. Feel your clothes on your bones. Nice deep breath back in your bod. Curl onto right side when you're ready. Take your time. Good. Please keep eyes closed for sitting up to keep that axis mundi, that center. The more yoga we do, the more center we develop. It's really cool. We'll bring pause into our heart, drop our chin in humility, feel holy, sacred, and reverent, grateful that we got to do yoga together again. And then thanks to the one with a capital O that brings us all together. All together we say, Namaste. Okay, I'm going to have words with you YouTubers, you guys who are watching this and aren't liking and subscribing. What am I to do? So please like and subscribe. I'm good natured so far. You don't want to see the other side of me? Thank you.